What up, man? And welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Podcast. It is yours truly, TJ Jones. So glad to be with you all. And a quick reminder to please go to youtube.com and search Unapologetic Podcast. Man, I'm real excited. I'm so excited about the Unapologetic Podcast because the Unapologetic Podcast now has 1,000. That's right, 1,000 subscribers. So thank each and every one of you that subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't already, please do go to youtube.com. Once again, search Unapologetic Podcast. And also, purchase an Unapologetic Podcast t-shirt. All they are is $10. That's all you have to pay is $10, okay? And you can support the Unapologetic Podcast. And you can find out more information by hitting me up on Twitter at TJJones8, or you can go to facebook.com and search TJ Jones. Well, man, let's all those particulars out of the way. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk a little bit about this whole Sante Fe High School shooting that took place on Friday. If you haven't heard, a young man, Demetrius Pagorchis, he went into a high school, man, and murdered 10 people. That's right, man. 10 individuals lost their lives because of this young man, this very, very troubled young man. And I want to say rest in peace to all of the people that were hurt and killed over this senseless act, man. I mean, I just can't understand it. And what I really don't understand is I found out that there are over 20, that's right, over 20 school shootings, man, that have taken place in 2018. And I think Ted Cruz said, we're having too many high school shootings. We're having too many school shootings. I mean, honestly, man, one is too many. I just don't understand it, man. And I did a video talking about this particular situation. And if you didn't check it out, please do. But I talked a little bit about this, but I'll go into it once again. When I found out about this whole shooting, I think it just happened. And that's what this video was all about, the last one that I put out. But, man, it's just sad, man. All of these young kids out here that are troubled the way that they are. And I talked a little bit about how social media plays a vital role in these kids' life. Social media is an illusion, man, and these kids don't seem to realize that. I mean, I realize it. I realize that it's nothing but an illusion because social media is just a place where people can feel like they're more than what they are, honestly. People, you know, they go to these clubs, they pop bottles, they put on their best outfits, and they want people to think that they own. And if you're looking at it and not thinking about it, you would probably think that these individuals are what they say they are, man. But it's a whole bunch of flexing. There's a whole bunch of fakeness going on social media. But these kids think that by looking at some of their friends that's popular and getting hundreds of likes and they're not getting anything, and a friend might put up a status that have about 3 words in it and everybody responding to it, they get a little, I guess, envious of it. And they feel like they don't matter because they feel like they are being overshadowed by these individuals. And when you're in high school, and I know this from personal experience, I know this. When I was in high school, man, I wasn't popular at all. You know, I was barely even noticed. And yeah, it used to get to me, man, because I felt like I had something to say. And I didn't feel like anybody wanted to hear what I said. So I can understand that from a high school student standpoint, man. But what they don't realize is high school don't last forever. It don't last forever, man. All of these people out here that probably clowned you, made fun of you, and all of that kind of stuff, man, those people are going to be so irrelevant in your life when you get older, okay? You're not even going to be worried about those people. I can't remember the last time I actually thought about anybody picking on me when I was in school. When I was in school, man, people used to make fun of me because of my ears, man. I have big ears. You know, and that used to bother me, man. People used to call me Dumbo, and, man, I used to think that my life was going to end, man, because nobody was going to like me. Nobody was going to appreciate me. Nobody was going to see me for who I am. But, you know, time went on. You know, I mean, I guess, you know, I just don't think about it anymore. But I think that these high school students, they're still living for today, man, and they're not realizing that they got a whole life to live. And they have to understand that, man, it's not going to always be like that. And you got a lot of these high school students, they're basically trying to stand out. They're trying to I guess trying to get the attention of individuals. And if nobody's listening to them and nobody paying attention to them and nobody's worrying about what they have to say, they're going to try other ways, man. And social media is so full of influence, man. When you see all of these school shootings that's going on in America right now, and you see these guys who end up, blowing their brains out, or rather getting arrested by the police, they're getting plastered all over CNN, they're getting plastered all over Fox News, they're getting plastered all over MSNBC, and these kids are seeing this, man. And I think about the movie Juice. I know somebody out there seen the movie Juice. Okay, when Tupac and Omar Epps and Raheem and Steele was sitting on a couch and they was watching Scarface, man, and how Scarface, they showed the end of the Scarface movie, and Scarface basically went out with a blaze of glory, shooting everybody down, before he was killed. And Tupac yelled out, he said, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about." He said he took his destiny into his own hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically what it was, man. He took his destiny into his own hands, and that's what he was thinking about. Like, he was so focused on, trying to be noticed and stuff like that, man, that he actually went out on a, on a tyrant, man, went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because these kids are watching these school shootings, and they watching these guys, man, and they like, yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to be. I want people to notice me. And they're not looking at the families that are suffering, man. They're not looking at the brothers and sisters that lost, their brothers and sisters. Man, they not understanding that. They not looking at those type of things. And I feel so bad because that's not what it's all about, man. When somebody loses their life, and I don't think that we understand this as people either. When a person loses their life, they're not coming back. And it's so sad because we as a society have become immune to this situation. We have been immune to some of the most heinous situations, man, some of the most heinous crimes, and it don't even bother us, man. All we do is stroll left and stroll right, or click up or click down. And this young man went into that school, man, and killed those people. And people are trying to blame his parents. Man, we don't know these people, man. We don't know what these parents are doing. Every time a kid do something or a kid is troubled, it's not the parents' fault. Sometimes the parents are trying to do the best they can. I know I got some parents out there right now that probably work hard. They try to do the best they can by their kids. They try to make sure that they got proper shoes on their feet, clothes on their back, and they work a lot. And you want what's best for your kids. And every now and then you won't be able to pay attention to them because you're so focused on trying to be a provider for your children. I mean, that's just the truth, man. That don't make you a bad parent. If you are working all day and you're so tired you forget to ask your kid how his day was. I mean, sometimes that happens. I have a great parent in my mother, man. My mom raised me the best way that she can. My mom didn't smoke, didn't drink, didn't do drugs or anything like that, man. And she brought us to church each and every Sunday. But as I got older, man, when my interests changed, I was out there going out, drinking beer, wine, getting that hen in my system. My mama didn't teach me stuff like that. My mom worked hard. But at the end of the day, man, a parent only can do so much. I mean, if your kid walks up to you and you say, how's your day, son? How was your day, my little princess? And they telling you everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. You're going to take their word for it, especially if their attitudes or anything else didn't change. So you can't really blame the parents for this particular situation. Now, if these are parents that didn't give a damn about their son, then that's another story for another day. But I fail to believe that we have parents out here who are just allowing their kids to be doing all this crazy stuff without them knowing. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some, but I'm not saying the majority out here, allowing their kids to do these things, man. But once again, rest in peace to all of the people that were victims in the school shooting at Sante Fe High School. We can talk about gun control, man, but I'm so tired of talking about this. I'm so tired of talking about gun control because we talk about the same ish every time a situation like this happens. I mean, it's the same rinse and repeat type stuff going on. Okay, that's what we do, man. This whole rinse and repeat. School shooting happened. All of a sudden we talk about whose fault it is. That's how Fox News and CNN, that's how they get their palms greased. They get their palms greased by making us angry and making us have dialogue between each other. Whose fault is it? It's the Democrats' fault. It's the Republican fault. And meanwhile, they getting money off these ratings that they're getting from us watching this and getting mad and wanting us to go at each other's neck, and we want answers. And then we start talking about gun control. Oh man, we need proper gun control. Then we go to the, somebody up north who don't want guns, and then we go to the south where people love guns, and then we talk to legislators and stuff like that, and they say we gonna do what we can do. And then all of a sudden, we have these conversations about school shootings again, and then people like, okay, you know what I'm saying, this is what happened, and we gonna do this, and we gonna do that in the third. And then it dies down, and then once it happened again, it's just rinse and repeat. And honestly, man, until we really have some answers, until we really want change in our schools, and we want our students to stop and our kids to stop shooting individuals, man, we've put up these proper counseling sessions for these children, man, so they can have a platform to talk to. I mean, it's just going to continue to happen, and it's sad. It's very, very sad, man. But the NRA, honestly, man, got the government, pretty tight. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to try to take down such a powerful organization, man. The NRA is a very, very powerful organization, man. And the government, they do not want to mess with the NRA, especially, man, since the NRA, basically funds a lot of what the government does. But I really want some answers, man. I want some legit answers, not social media answers, not trying to sound like the most intelligent person on social media. If we not trying to really put our actions, our words into action, then we just wasting our time. We're just wasting our time, man. So I really want some real answers. And until then, I really just don't know what to say. But once again, rest in peace to all the people affected by Sante Fe High School, and my condolences go out to the family members who lost any individual in this senseless act. And notice I wasn't talking about the young man, because honestly, I want to reserve my judgment till all the facts come out. And another thing. Oh man, before I move on, another thing. I'm so sick and tired of us putting black and white on every damn thing. Okay, I'm tired of that, man. Look, we do this every single time. Well, the police arrested Demetrius Bogorchis, but if it was a black man, like, man, come on, man. Like, why we do this every single time? I'm just glad the dude got arrested. I'm just glad he got apprehended, okay? Regardless if the man got gunned down or shot down or whatever. I'm just glad he not on the streets where he can do harm to individuals. Man, let's just stop putting black and white on these situations, man. Is there police brutality going on in this country? Absolutely, man. Police gunning down unarmed black people, minorities or what have you. Yes, it is going on. But let's stop with this whole black and white situation every time a person of opposite race gets arrested. Like, man, stop all that, man. That's the reason why we can't get anywhere. Because we try to create narratives inside of narratives. Just don't make no sense, man. This is the Unapologetic Podcast. TJ Jones with you. We got to talk about the royal wedding, right? The royal wedding, man. Everybody was glued to their television, man, to watch this pop-em circumstance, man. Watching Prince Harry marry Meghan Markle, man. What a beautiful spectacle, man. Me personally, man, I'm not really into all that lovey-dovey stuff. I love you. Look, I ain't into all that, okay? But I will say this. When two people find each other and they love each other, it's a beautiful thing, man. I really love true love, especially when I know the story of individuals. Now, I don't know their story, I've seen it on television, but when I know somebody, man, and I know certain things that they go through and they get married, it's a beautiful thing. Like, I'll give you an example, man. Like one of my best friends, man. Shouts out to my homeboy Terry. When he got married to his wife, when he got married to his wife Quisha, man, I was so happy for them because I knew what they went through, man. I mean, I was there when they first met each other when they were in college. I seen their relationship evolve. I seen, tragedy happen in their relationship and they still managed to keep it all together. And when they got married, man, that was the only thing that was going through my mind. And I thought about all the things they went through and I couldn't do nothing but be happy for them. I don't understand how people are just so bitter in their life that they just completely try to discredit and demean individuals. The whole time yesterday, when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding was going on TV, I'm looking at my timeline. I just see a bunch of hate, people talking about how the royal family, are corrupted and they don't like African Americans and Meghan Markle is half black. And like, honestly, man, what do you benefit from trying to bring these type of situations to light? What do you benefit trying to discredit and destroy a person's beautiful story? Like, are you that pathetic and you are that sad in your life that you want those individuals to feel like you? I have a better idea for all those out there that feel this way, okay? All the people that feel this same way, they so angry about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle getting married. I need you to take that same energy that you have with that anger and flip it around and focus on something that makes you happy. I'm serious, man. Find something that makes you happy, that satisfies you, man. Like me, like doing this right now. Like I love doing radio. Like ever since I was young, this is what I wanted to do. Man, I scratched and I fight and I clawed my way to doing what I'm doing. From passing out flyers at radio stations, from making commercials at radio stations, from cropping up productions at radio stations, and finally, I get to go to a booth, sit here Monday through Friday and Saturday, and talk to thousands of people. That's my passion. I ain't got time to be hating on nobody. I ain't got no time to be hating on nobody for loving one another, caring about somebody. And all these people out here that's just hating for absolutely no reason, man. Like maybe you're upset because you can't find nobody. And honestly, with that attitude that you probably have, that's the reason why you can't find anybody. Be happy for people. What happened to this world where we just can't be happy for somebody? We always got to discredit people's happiness. If a person goes out here and they were a troubled youngster and they grow up to be something positive, why keep on throwing shade at a person? Oh man, yeah, they doing it big now, but I remember back in the day, they used to be stealing out of stores. Allow a person to grow. Allow a person to develop. Allow it. Allow a person to become better. What is wrong with that? We are so negative, man. It is so amazing how a person can put how they had a great day on social media. They can post that and they might get like 10 likes. But if a person is going in on another person, you got comments, you got likes, over hundreds of likes because somebody is angry or they want to fight somebody. Like, what kind of world is this, man? It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic, man. We should be happy for these individuals. Because in the world that we live in, man, with school shootings, police brutality, racism almost everywhere you go, you got situations in Starbucks, you got situations at Waffle House. Finally, the world can sit back and have something where we all can agree on. A beautiful spectacle between a man and a woman who love each other, and we all can enjoy this, man. No matter what color you are, no matter what culture you are, that is what it's all about, man. And special shout out to Prince Harry, man, and Meghan Markle, man. Man, first off, Prince Harry is cool as hell. For real, man. Prince Harry is so cool, man. Like, honestly, man, Prince Harry is one of those people. He basically, to me, man, he's almost in that Paul Wall category to me. Like if Paul Wall was found in the hood somewhere, like it wouldn't even matter, man. Like that's how Prince Harry was. Prince Harry has always been kind of cool. When I think about Prince Harry, he always been kind of laid back and open to new ideas. His brother Prince William, he's more like his dad, man. He does the right things. He says the right things. He goes to the things that he needs to go to. He carries himself like, like royalty. Prince Harry, not so much, man. Prince Harry is just like an everyday, outgoing guy. He's more like his mom, man. His mom wasn't like real, like uppity, like not so regal with it. Like even though she was a princess, like she was approachable. She was real. I mean, we know about her like helping out and being a humanitarian and stuff like that before she died. When I think about Prince Harry, I think about that, man. But the wedding was absolutely beautiful. $80,000 for Meghan Markle's dress, man. Like, ooh, $80,000, man, for a dress. I don't know, man. Ladies, was it worth $80,000? Like, to you, like, honestly, looking at that dress, was it worth $80,000? I don't know, man. That is a lot of money for a dress. And then I found out that the ring that she had on, her wedding ring, cost $300,000, man. $300,000 for a ring. Man, that is a lot of ice right there. Man, that's somebody's house right there on her finger. Wow, man. And then they paid $40 million for the entire wedding. Man, you talking about some bank. But I just enjoyed how so many people were so happy and how this royal wedding made people feel. Made me feel good, man, to see so many people of different cultures and different race just talk about this, man, and be on the same page for once. And, because it seems like today, like we never on the same page about anything. But I'm absolutely excited, man. Congratulations to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, man. And if you didn't check out the royal wedding, man, just go on YouTube, man. Check it out. Had your boy Prince Harry out here, man. He had the soldier outfit on, looking like Bison from Street Fighter. And man, just the wedding in general, man. We had some heavy hitters up in there, man. We had Oprah Winfrey came through the spot. We had Idris Elba came through the spot. Serena Williams. Shouts out to Bishop Curry, man. He stole the show. Everybody was talking about Bishop Curry. Bishop Curry probably got 1,000 more members off him preaching at the ceremony. Then you had the choir singing their rendition of Stand By Me. Man, just beautiful, beautiful stuff, man. Just the implementing of the African-American culture. Very, very good stuff, man. And once again, man, congratulations to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. And I hope they have a great life together, man. They do some very, very, very big things. This is the Unapologetic Podcast. It's yours truly, TJ Jones. Thank you all for tuning in. Once again, go to youtube.com, search Unapologetic Podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also follow me on Twitter at TJJones8 and go to facebook.com, search TJ Jones, man. I do this every single week, and also during the week, I do little videos, 5 to 10 minute clips on different topics that are going on in pop culture. Want to give a special shout out to everybody out there that supports me and has purchased an Unapologetic Podcast t-shirt. The t-shirts are only $10, and all the proceeds go towards the betterment of the Unapologetic Podcast. I'm trying to put the Unapologetic Podcast on other streaming networks, and of course, those type of things cost money. So I'm raising money in order for me to, put it on different streaming networks. So I am very, very excited about this. The Unapologetic Podcast will be on iTunes, man. So you'll be able to check it out on iTunes, and the next stop will be Spotify, and I'll keep you updated with that. This is the Unapologetic Podcast. It's TJ Jones. I'm unapologetic, so deal with it.
TJ Jones, unapologetic. 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 Want the real, want the truth. T Jones is where you get it. TJ Jones podcast is authentic. Got the answers, bring the questions. Hope you handle his opinions. TJ Jones, unapologetic. Want the real, want the truth. T Jones is where you get it. TJ Jones podcast is authentic. Got the answers, bring the questions. Hope you handle his opinions.